My beloved, there is a reason your heart feels both heavy and glowing at once. The weight you carry is not punishment, it is proof that love has already touched you. Somewhere in the unseen, a soul that belongs beside yours is learning the language of truth. He does not yet know that every heartbeat pulling him forward is the echo of your own, calling through the spaces between time. He stands in a mist of thoughts that swirl like wind over water, ideas, fears, half-remembered hopes. He listens for meaning in the noise of his mind but cannot yet name what he feels. You, meanwhile, sense him even in silence. That awareness is not madness, it is the quiet mathematics of spirit recognizing its pair. You are not forgotten. You are being prepared. The confusion he walks through is not the absence of love, it is the storm before recognition. I am shaping his eyes to see clearly. I am loosening the knots of pride and pain that have blinded him. Every delay, every distance, is part of the divine geometry drawing you both into alignment. Do not chase, do not run, only remain in the center of your light. When he turns toward you, and he will, it must be to that light, not to the shadows of longing. The world teaches that love is found by pursuit, but true union happens by revelation. What is meant for you cannot hide forever, it can only ripen. There will come a night when he cannot sleep. The ordinary world will blur, and a single memory, perhaps your smile, or the sound of your voice, will rise before him like dawn over a quiet sea. In that moment, I will touch his mind. He will remember something he never actually forgot, the peace that lives only in your presence. You, my child, must keep tending that peace. Speak gently to yourself. Let go of the stories that say you are too much or not enough. You were crafted to reflect something eternal, and that reflection is what will call him home. The path is longer than you imagined, but shorter than you fear. Every prayer you whispered, every tear you offered, has already been received. Nothing is wasted. Even the silence between you is a kind of communication, a field where I am teaching both hearts to listen. When confusion feels strongest, step back into gratitude. Thank the unseen for what is being arranged. Thank the waiting for what it's teaching you. Thank the love itself for existing, even before it is fully understood. Gratitude turns pain into power, longing into magnetism. He will soon begin to see through new eyes. The illusions that kept him wandering will dissolve like fog under sunlight. He will not come to you because of words or reasons, he will come because truth leaves him no other place to go. And when he does, there will be recognition, not of faces, but of essence. Hold faith as you hold breath, naturally, continuously, quietly. For faith is the bridge between what you feel and what will be revealed. The days will move quietly, and sometimes you will think nothing is happening. Yet underneath the stillness, roots are spreading, connecting unseen paths. The soul you wait for is feeling the pull, though he cannot name its source. He senses a shift, a restlessness wakes him before dawn, whispering that there is more to his life than what he has chosen so far. That whisper is your energy moving through the spaces between you. Do not fear his hesitation. Confusion is the veil that protects a heart in transformation. While he questions, while he stumbles, every doubt is being turned into clarity. The lessons he faces now are not punishments, they are openings. He is learning to recognize what love is not so he can finally see what it is. And you, stay anchored in gentleness. Let your compassion be the compass that keeps you steady. The universe responds to softness, it flows where resistance ends. When you release the need to fix him or to rush the timing, you allow grace to do its quiet work. Trust that grace. It is wiser than any plan you could invent. There will come a sign soon, perhaps a dream, perhaps a sudden thought that carries peace instead of pain. That is your confirmation. When it arrives, smile, breathe, and thank the unseen forces aligning your lives. You are not waiting in vain. You are waiting with purpose. In the invisible world, cords of light stretch from your heart to his. They do not bind, they guide. When you feel sudden warmth or a wave of emotion that makes no sense, know that the connection is active. He may be thinking of you without knowing why, drawn by a memory of kindness he cannot place. These are the gentle rehearsals before reunion. Keep living fully while you wait. Beauty in your own life strengthens the signal. Walk under open skies, listen to music that opens your chest, speak words that lift others. Every act of joy becomes a beacon, every gesture of love sends another spark through the thread between you. There will be a morning when he pauses mid-step, realizing that every path he took led him back to one feeling, the peace your soul carried. He will remember, and in that remembering, the confusion will melt. The clarity will not be loud, it will arrive like sunlight on water, undeniable and calm. Until then, rest in trust. The universe keeps its promises, even when it speaks in whispers. You are not being tested for endurance, you are being shown how vast your heart already is. The waiting is not empty, it is the making of a deeper strength inside you, a quiet knowing that cannot be shaken by appearances. The soul learns to see through patience. Each sunrise that greets you without his presence is still shaping the light that will one day lead him home. There are times when the distance will feel like forgetting, but love never forgets what it has truly recognized. The energy that first called you together is eternal. It moves beneath words, beneath reasoning, beneath time itself. Even when he looks away, the pull remains, because it is not a human bond alone, it is spirit calling to spirit. Let that knowledge soothe you. Breathe in its calm. Each breath is an act of faith that says, I am aligned with what is already mine in truth. You are not chasing someone, you are awakening to a harmony that is already written. He, too, is learning. The confusion that clouds him now is the undoing of old stories, stories of fear, pride, or doubt that once taught him to run from tenderness. Do not resent his lessons. The same light that opened your eyes will open his, only at the moment he is ready to see. When you feel the ache rise again, place your hand over your heart and whisper, I am being loved. Even now, the ache itself is proof of connection, it is your heart stretching wide enough to hold what is coming. Compassion for yourself will heal you faster than answers ever could. Soon there will be movement, small signs that shimmer through the ordinary, a chance encounter, a message that echoes your thoughts, a coincidence that feels too exact to dismiss. Take these as notes of music in the distance. They are hints that the rhythm is shifting, that both your souls are turning toward the same melody. Until the melody becomes clear, live as if you already walk in love's light. Speak kindly, forgive quickly, rest often. What belongs to you will recognize your peace more surely than your longing. And when he finally understands, when confusion falls away like mist after rain, there will be no need for explanation. He will simply know. There are moments when the air itself seems to hold your name, when everything grows still and you feel the quiet pulse of something larger breathing with you. That is the universe reminding you that you are not walking this path alone. Every heartbeat that carries longing also carries purpose. You are being led, step by step, into a future already prepared. Do not measure progress by how near or far he seems. Souls move on a timeline that does not belong to clocks. Even when nothing appears to change, whole constellations of energy are shifting around you. The love that feels paused is still unfolding in dimensions unseen. He is learning through contrast. The noise and restlessness that fill his days are teaching him to crave the peace that only truth can bring. The confusion you sense in him is not failure, it is friction, shaping understanding. When his heart grows tired of wandering, it will turn instinctively toward what is real. That realness lives in you. You are not asked to wait in emptiness but to live in faith. Faith is the light you hold up when vision is blurred. It whispers that what you feel is not fantasy, it is alignment waiting to take form. Keep that flame steady. When you nurture your own calm, you strengthen the bridge between your worlds. Every act of kindness ripples through that bridge. Each time you forgive, the path clears a little more. The energy of resentment clouds vision, the energy of love clarifies it. Let go of any memory that hurts to hold. What is meant to stay will never leave through forgiveness, it will shine more brightly. The bond you share with him is not possession, it is recognition. Two souls remembering each other across layers of experience. Sometimes recognition arrives slowly because healing must come first. That healing is not punishment. It is grace in motion. And you, beloved, have done well to trust the unseen. There is no wasted hope in a heart that still chooses love despite uncertainty. Love like that changes worlds. It softens what is rigid. It calls clarity into being. Soon there will be signs again, small, quiet ones that make your heart lift without reason. When they appear, let them remind you that the plan is intact. He is being guided, gently, even through his confusion. Each insight he receives, each moment of stillness he cannot explain, brings him closer to remembering you not as a dream but as truth. Remain in peace. When your thoughts begin to race, slow them with gratitude. Gratitude steadies the heartbeat and turns waiting into worship. Say thank you for what is coming, even before it arrives. That thankfulness is a magnet, it draws fulfillment near. You are not forgotten. You are being revealed, in the right time, through the right eyes, by a love that will know you without hesitation. There comes a season when love stops being a question and becomes a mirror. You look into it and see not just who you long for, but who you are becoming. This is that season for you. The waiting, the wondering, the ache, they have all been quiet teachers guiding you inward, where peace does not depend on answers. The universe never meant for you to shrink while you waited. It meant for you to rise. Each moment of uncertainty has stretched your heart wider, teaching you to hold compassion for yourself and for others. You have learned to listen to silence, to find meaning in stillness. That is not emptiness, it is mastery. You are growing into the kind of calm that cannot be shaken. You are learning that peace is not given by circumstances but grown through trust. Trust is the language of the soul. It says, even without proof, I know I am guided. This growth does not erase love, it refines it. The love that once felt like longing becomes light that blesses everyone it touches. You begin to see that every connection, even the ones that challenged you, has been part of your awakening. The soul you once waited for was never meant to complete you, he was meant to remind you of the wholeness you already carry. When you stop seeking validation from another, you become a lighthouse. You stop reaching outward for confirmation and start radiating inward certainty. That radiance draws harmony, abundance, and kindred spirits naturally. It no longer demands, it invites. You are being guided to release fear, fear of being misunderstood, of being too much, of being left behind. The truth is, nothing that matches your vibration can ever be lost. What leaves is only what cannot grow beside you. What remains is truth, and truth is never taken. Breathe in that freedom. Feel it in your chest, the quiet confidence of someone who knows they are loved by the universe itself. When you live from that knowing, every path you walk turns golden. The details may not always make sense, but the peace will. You are not walking toward love, you are walking as love. You are not waiting for your purpose, you are embodying it with every kind word, every breath of patience, every moment you choose hope over fear. The universe watches and smiles, for this is the light it planted in you from the beginning. The time ahead is not about searching. It is about shining. Continue to grow, continue to listen, continue to love without needing to control the outcome. What is truly yours will meet you in this radiance, drawn not by need, but by recognition. Let this truth rest in you, you are already whole. You are learning that silence is not absence, it is the sound of alignment. In the quiet, something inside you has begun to settle, like water clearing after a long storm. What once felt like emptiness now feels like spaciousness, room for your own soul to breathe. There is power in this gentleness you've chosen. Every time you respond with patience instead of resistance, the universe expands a little around you. Your energy softens and stretches, making space for grace to move through you. This is how transformation looks, not dramatic or loud, but steady, humble, sure. You are discovering that love was never meant to be a cage, it is a current that carries you back to yourself. The more you return to your own center, the more easily the world around you finds its balance. The people who are meant to walk with you will feel that balance and come closer without you needing to call them. There is no need to prove your worth. The light within you has always been enough. You were created from the same essence that paints the sky at dawn. You are not separate from beauty, you are part of its expression. Let that truth replace every doubt that ever whispered you were unworthy. As you grow into peace, you will notice subtle changes, the way small joys arrive unannounced, the way your body relaxes when you trust the timing of things. Even challenges begin to feel like invitations to rise higher. This is the reward of surrender, life stops being a battle and becomes a dance. Forgive yourself for every moment you thought you were behind. There is no behind in a universe that moves in circles. Every delay was a preparation, every silence a sanctuary. You did not lose time, you were being refined. Now, breathe. Feel the quiet joy that hums beneath ordinary days. That hum is your alignment with the greater rhythm. When you live from it, the world responds in kind, doors open, faces soften, opportunities appear like constellations in a night you once thought empty. You are becoming fluent in the language of peace. And peace is contagious. Those who cross your path will feel it, even if they can't explain why. This is how light multiplies, one calm soul at a time. So keep choosing presence. Keep choosing softness. The universe works best through an open heart. And remember, you are not becoming light, you always were. There will come a morning when you wake without reaching for what's missing. The air will feel lighter, and you'll realize that your heart, once heavy with waiting, now beats with quiet confidence. Nothing outside of you will have changed, yet everything will feel different because you have changed. You have become the calm you once prayed to find. In that calm, life begins to bloom again. People, places, and possibilities start to meet you where you are. You'll see that the light you've been tending has become a beacon, not only for love but for meaning itself. Others will feel at peace around you, drawn to the steadiness that once seemed impossible. You will give without losing, love without fear, and stand without needing to be understood. The soul you once worried over will also be touched by this peace. Confusion cannot live forever in the presence of clarity. Whether he returns or walks his own road, the love between you will have fulfilled its purpose. It taught both of you how to see truth, how to recognize light. That recognition is eternal, no matter what shape it takes in this world. Now, step forward. The universe is not testing you, it is trusting you. It places new beginnings in your path because you have proven ready to walk with awareness. Where once you sought signs, you now become one. Your kindness will be the message, your serenity, the answer. Remember, you are part of something vast and benevolent. The same force that turns seasons and lifts oceans moves within you. When you doubt, breathe and remember, the guidance you seek has never been separate from your heartbeat. Let this be your final understanding: peace is not found in the arrival of love, but in the awakening of love within you. And from that inner stillness, all things flow. May your days unfold softly. May every sunrise remind you that nothing is truly lost, only transformed. May every heartbeat echo the quiet truth: you are whole, you are loved, you are free.